610 WIOD presents Rick and Suds.
Happy Friday!
If you want to talk to these guys, either listen real close for the numbers or call information. Now, here's Rick and Suds on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
Yeah, it made me cry. What I saw on the news is hard to believe. Michael Jackson just married Melissa Marie. He's a weirdo. Baby, that's no lie. Because if there's one thing that she don't need, it's some more tabloid publicity with a weirdo.
He's a weirdo.
I guess that I don't understand. Don't she want a manly man? Now this guy ain't loving no way. The guy ain't like you and me. He ain't got no dinky. But I just cannot turn my head. I really think he's gay. Well, my stomach turns. He's a girly man with a plastic nose, probably prances round in a pantyhose. He's a weirdo.
He's a weirdo.
Well, now being dead ain't so bad, 'cause he won't ever get to call me dad.
He's a weirdo.
I'm kinda glad I died.
He's a weirdo.
Love that song. 8:09, 9 after 8 o'clock. It's Friday morning, so just to put this Michael Jackson thing to bed, if we can use that. Did you see the other day where they said they had to drop the charges because the kid won't testify, and then his attorney comes out and says, and the $20 million he got paid had nothing to do with it?
Yes, yeah.
And you buy that?
I can't talk about it. I got to eat.
Oh, okay. Because there's an article in the paper yesterday. It says Jackson's future now uncertain. Apparently, they had to break 200,000 bottles of Michael Jackson fragrance.
Really?
Thank God, yeah. Could you imagine what that would be?
It just didn't sell it? Or...
Well, because, yeah, nobody likes the guy anymore.
Oh.
I mean, even his wife, they did like a body language thing. They've run that thing over and over and over on MTV where he kissed his wife.
Yeah.
And he was like twisting her arm behind her. And did you notice she was trying to shove him away? Did you kind of get that opinion?
Yeah.
Nobody likes the guy anymore. So they had to break 200,000 bottles of his special fragrance. And, you know, I mean, considering what he grabs, you really want to know what his fragrance is?
No.
And he paid this kid between $15 and $25 million. And this is like, this is like these companies who come out and they say, okay, well, we paid $15 million, but we're not admitting guilt. I got news for you. I pay 15 cents. I'm admitting guilt. You know, I'm not coming up with anything out of my pocket unless I'm guilty.
Yeah.
Now, how can you give a guy a check for $20 million and not be guilty? So they say they're going to keep the, get this, they're going to keep the statute of limitations open for 5 years for Michael Jackson in case any one of these kids wants to testify.
Right.
But that guy who hit and killed that kid and dragged him 900 feet and ripped off his head and then left, his statute of limitations have run out, so they're just going to let him go. That's
3 years on that one, yeah.
That's local here in Miami.
Nice, nice.
And then they took the guy's alligator.
And they took,
Yeah. Okay, so let's... Oh, sure, now that I'm going to go talk to him, where's Marvin?
They hung up, but he's calling back right now.
Okay, because they've been on the phone forever wanting to give us a little progress report with Nancy, the belly dancer.
They said they were getting cancer, so they had to drop off.
Okay. Tell him to hold the phone on the other side, and he'll leave it out. He gets that, after you hold it up for a while, that antenna tumor.
So they're on Pines and what?
Pines and University.
Pines and University.
With Nancy the belly dancer and buying your paper this morning. So let's go to Coral Gables. Hello.
Hello. Alligator buttloads to you guys.
Back at you.
Great show, Suds.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Listen, Rick,
Yes, sir.
I need to find out if you know the computer program SimCity 2000.
Uh-huh.
That's what, you know how that works and all that?
George, you play SimCity, don't you?
That's exactly how the mayor of Miami...
I'll play Sim Farm, boy.
Oh, he's a farm guy.
SimCity 2000 is the same way Miami gets their information from.
Yeah.
Sim City?
Yeah, they sit down behind the computer and figure out how to build a city and stuff.
I think Sim City is much brighter than any city we have around here.
Very, very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, who took the alligator now?
Fish and
Game Commission.
Yeah. You got to call those guys
I
up.
could understand it if there was like a close call, but geez, the guy's got pictures. If you look in the Herald this morning, it's on his bed wearing a little hat and glasses.
We got to call that guy, see if he has new boots and new
We
leather.
already said I didn't
Well,
want to.
you know, something that wasn't in the paper that he brought up, the little question is how the alligator got out.
Yeah.
He thinks maybe somebody let it out.
Yeah, and he's already filed suit, he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. You walk into Fish and Game, and everybody's wearing new shoes, and they've got briefcases and stuff and
Yeah, the
wallets.
alligator has perfect size for...
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Take care. Let's try cell phone in Miami.
Hey.
What?
That's me.
That's you.
Hey, good. Hey, what's up, Ligon Sud?
How you doing?
Good. I saw you in Incredible Universe the other day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, man.
Now, Suds, that's where you're going today, isn't it?
Probably tomorrow.
He's going to
That's the new
the
one.
grand opening of Incredible Universe.
Oh, in Broward?
Yeah, in Broward.
He likes places where he can't move.
Good. Let me ask you something, Rick. What about Cuba?
Yeah. What about that?
What about that Cuba?
Are they ever going to invade this place? I mean, I don't have anything about it.
Well, we'll see how it goes in Haiti first. We're going to make a deal with them.
Yeah.
Cedric, the only reason he took this thing was because they promised him he could come back for that Miss Voodoo pageant.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, that was one of the clauses in it.
Yeah.
So we'll just see. It's 8:14. Let's go out to Marvin.
We've already been on.
Hello. Hello. Marvin.
14. Let's go out to Marvin.
Oh, there we go.
Marvin.
We got the 7-second thing.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, there you are.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Feel like I'm talking to a gang and it's only us. Hello.
Passing the phone around like a hot potato.
What's
this
going
is,
on?
Piercer.
Steve, it's the Piercer.
Yeah.
Piercer.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man, you're losing it. I mentioned your name.
I told you I'm done with that wrestling thing.
Oh, are you?
Those guys are too big for
So
me.
what are you going to move now? Be like a human message center?
I want your job.
You can have it. Come on back real quick, okay?
Oh, man, we're having too much fun out here.
Yeah.
Hey, leave me alone, Marvin. We're on the corner.
Wait a second. You got a belly dancer there, and Marvin's messing with you?
Yeah, he's hitting me up for $1. I think he wants to stick it in her pants. No, we're on the corner of Pines and University.
Yeah.
We got Nancy doing her thing on top of the van, handing out free newspapers.
Yeah.
We got some prizes to give away if anybody wants to stop by and say hey.
So how's the crowd out there?
Oh, great. We just had a school bus full of kids all waving and blowing kisses to Nancy.
Yeah.
And it's a blast, man.
Well, that'll give him something to talk about today in sex education. Steve?
Yeah?
As we tell people so many times, turn down the radio.
Yeah, I'm standing near the van. Marvin's making me go in and out of the van here.
He's making you do a lot of stuff. What's the deal? He's hitting you up for $1 and making you go in and out of the van.
He's hitting me up for dollars, man. He's climbing up there and stuffing them into,
nonsense.
Well, anyways,
yeah.
Nancy's sporting a new outfit for us today.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's purple and gold and, wow.
Oh, she spruced up for the occasion.
Oh, yeah.
Now, is it any... See, I've seen pictures, but Nancy's like, only about 1.5 inches in the pictures. 1.5 inches tall.
She's about 5'7", 5'8".
Okay.
Curly red hair.
Yeah.
Fabulous body.
We got to watch out. Fiery redheads.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And...
She wants us to let everybody know she's going to be appearing at Dimitri's on weekend nights in the month of October.
All right.
It's Dimitri's Odyssey on Sunrise Boulevard.
Is that a restaurant or a club?
It's a restaurant where they have belly dancers, a whole gang of them.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
And they obviously serve Greek food from the name?
Yeah, I would assume.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to
get that
find
part.
out. That sounds like an interesting evening.
Oh, yeah, a gang of belly dancers?
Yeah.
Wow.
Have her get you a drink and then just stand there and shake it.
Oh, and she can shake it.
Piercer?
Yes, sir.
Snap out of it.
All right, I'm trying.
Okay. All right. We'll talk
Thanks,
to you in a bit. Okay. So they're out there at Pies University. You're certainly welcome to go by, get an eye full and a paper full. It's on us. It's 8:16, 16 after 8 o'clock. And we have to tell you about the ski trip coming up here on WIOD.
The opinions expressed by the host, guest, or callers on the Rick and Suds Show are not necessarily those of this station or its sponsors. 610 WIOD, South Florida's news, talk, and entertainment station. Period. End of conversation. Now, Rick and Suds.
8:22, 22 after 8 o'clock. I think the reason we're so tired this morning is because we're emotionally spent after this week. We just, from shaving the lady out on the 836 to going in and taking a shower with, what's his name?
Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez.
Jimmy? Jimmy?
Yeah.
Jimmy, you were the best, by the way. Jimmy was absolutely great yesterday. The shows have just, it's just been a roller coaster.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So, yeah, it is. It's unlike a Ferris wheel. This place is a roller coaster.
We have a president standing by.
Oh, we do?
Oh, really?
He'd like to speak to us?
Probably wants us to go to Haiti.
Well, or something that starts with H. Morning, Mr. President.
Hey, what was that comment?
I'm sorry.
Nothing.
How are you?
Just hold on. How you doing, boys?
Good.
Pretty good.
Well, it's good to talk to you.
Yeah.
Listen, the reason I'm calling, I just wanted to dispel these rumors about former President Carter and I, Jimmy Carter and I, having a big argument.
This doesn't sound like the president. Can you give me like a suey?
A suey?
Yeah.
Suey!
Ah, hey, Mr. President.
Boys? I'm sorry. Hey, it's early in the morning. You know?
I know.
Yeah, what can I say? I haven't had a... Never mind.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You had a good one, huh?
Yeah, well, I tell you what.
Yeah.
No, we're not arguing. Jimmy and I, we aren't arguing about anything. He did a fine job.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you one thing. Chelsea and Amy, when they get together, now that's a different story.
Ooh.
I'm telling you, when those two get together, things really get ugly.
Oh, really? Yeah.
There you go.
I don't even like to think about it.
There you go. That's my line for the morning.
That's a good one. I like that.
I'm going back to bed now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll see you.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's it. That's his line for the morning.
I saw a picture of Carter sitting in the Oval Office, spinning around in the chair. Used to be mine.
You remember Jody Powell?
Yeah.
His press secretary? Mm-hmm. Very coincidentally, I have in front of me, there's a book, and it's like examples on how to slam a critic. And I wasn't going to pass this along because it's like really old news, but since we were talking about him, apparently when Carter was in office, a woman wrote and called him a gutless peanut brain. For not taking a certain political stance that she advocated. So Powell wrote back to her. Now, this is his press secretary. He writes back, he says, among the many burdens that fall upon a governor, one of the most exasperating is have to read barely legible letters from morons like you. He actually wrote this. I'm very happy that I can at least spare the governor from having to respond. I respectfully suggest that you take 2 running jumps and go straight to hell. Signed, Jody Powell.
Yeah, Jody.
So apparently that's when he was governor. And in the same book, this is kind of cool, from Irma Bombeck, the newspaper columnist. Apparently Irma received a letter saying, you gripe about everything. Aspirin bottles only a 2-year-old can open. Grocery carts with wheels that go in 4 directions. You're sick. P.S. I never read you, and I was married to a shrew like you once for 3 days. Bombeck writes back with a question, how did you last so long? And he writes back to her, I drank. So our timing is fortuitous in that event. Hey, speaking of that, I have like a whole list of semi-interesting things.
Yeah.
Semi-interesting things. Semi-interesting things. Semi-interesting things. One being, apparently there's this place out of New York called Pandora's Box.
Yeah.
You ever heard of this?
I've heard of it.
It's a bar in New York City.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, it's in the Village, and they say not exactly the pride of the Village.
Oh.
Besides blasting loud music and climbing onto the building's roof to have fist fights, the bar's patrons have been known to shoot pistols wildly into the ceiling. The establishment also has over $25,000 in outstanding fines for noise violations. Now, what kind of bar would you think this is? Like a
pretty neat
biker?
Oh,
perhaps?
I see. I don't know.
Yeah. Turns out Pandora's Box is a lesbian bar.
Oh, jeez.
They shoot the ceiling. What's on the floor above it?
Yeah.
Well, they shoot it into the roof where the lesbians are up on top of the roof having fistfights. I don't know. That just really strikes me as amusing. And what are you doing? You were gazing off into our ceiling.
I was trying to think of a name, but...
Baby, we have lesbians up there having fistfights in the attic.
A gay lesbian bar that had a really great name, and now I can't think what it was. I thought it was a clever name.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know.
Thanks for the...
I was trying to think of it. I didn't bring it up that I couldn't think of it. You did.
No, but you were staring at the ceiling.
Well, I thought it would help me think.
Really?
Well, it always does in the movies.
Yeah. What, you go to the movies and stare at the ceiling?
No, but you see people in the movies, they go, let me see, and they'll kind of...
Oh, I see.
Fix their...
ponderous ceiling look.
Gaze onto the ceiling.
Got it, okay, all right.
It doesn't work, folks. Don't even bother.
You can see the ceiling without even looking up. Did you know that?
No.
Yes,
How the heck do you do that,
like
man?
This.
WIOD. Now, more Rick and Suds.
8:37:23 in front of 9 o'clock. Anything outside the news parameters this morning, like official news that we've missed or anything going on today?
I just did that story about the Singapore hanging, which I thought was amazing.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, the guy was normal weight. Didn't have to worry about decapitating.
Oh, I see. His head didn't pop off or anything. Man, oh man. Yeah, could you imagine if you were, I guess, your last meal? I'd like one of those billion that McDonald's serves.
All of them, yeah. No, there really is. It's very, on the oddity side, very few things today.
Now, what about that lady who had her eyes gouged out? What do you think of that?
I wasn't aware of that.
Oh, yeah, her sisters gouged her eyes out.
And they went to trial, and they got 10 years probation.
That seems fair.
Well, yeah, but she asked him to do it.
Oh.
It was like, she said, listen, I'm feeling kind of logy. Would you mind gouging out my eyes?
Where did this odd thing happen?
Dallas.
So now it's not so odd, huh?
No, I perfectly well understand
after you've lived in Dallas, people are begging to have their eyes gouged out. Yeah, they were convicted of gouging out their sister's eyeballs. They thought they were being chased by demons, and they thought that the demons were within her.
Had they been to that Baptist convention or what?
Well, they were in Dallas,
and
so you couldn't help it.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of a big Baptist convention there in Dallas. And apparently, in the process of exercising her, they exercised her eyes right out of her head.
Yeah.
But she says, her quote is, they're my best friends. I love them. They love me. Where are they?
Come a little closer.
She said, I don't agree with that guilty verdict. So what do you say?
How old were these people?
They look to be like
20s, 30s, yeah, 30s. Some people just have different beliefs, but the fact is they didn't tie her down. She asked for it.
Yeah.
Is that illegal if you want your eyes gouged out?
No, I wouldn't think so. I mean, if they're old enough to know better and think that they ought to have their eyes taken out, then certainly. And certainly you don't do that by yourself.
If they're old enough. Obviously, they'll never be old enough to know better.
Why? I mean, you're being a little judgmental about this. I mean, if they were trying to be exercised, then they have to help. That's kind of the creed, isn't it? Well,
that's what I'm saying. But when you say if they're old enough to know better, when do you realize that your eyes maybe should not be gouged out? That's the age I'm looking for.
About 6.
Yeah, well, okay, then they are old enough to know better, and they still did it anyway.
But that's.
And she asked them to. And then the state spends all this money on a trial, and then they convict him, and she's going, no, they did it to me. I don't want him to be convicted. I asked them to do this, please.
Another Butinsky lawyer deal.
Yeah. It turns out, though, she was like at the trial next door. She didn't even know it. She kept saying all this stuff, and they said, what are you talking about, woman? See, because she couldn't.
Yeah.
I guess you can kind of make fun of it if you want your eyes gouged out. Now, if you're blinded unintentionally, then there's a certain grace period.
That's pretty serious.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm glad you talked to me about that one.
Yeah, well,
I have some burritos here, but I don't know if
self-enucleation is when you do it yourself,
Self-nucleation.
Enucleation. Yeah.
I wasn't aware of that.
Enucleate. So you, take your own eyes out.
Yeah. Sammy Davis Jr. could do that. Well, one eye.
Used to be able to.
Oh, now he's still... I'm sure they do it on their own now. Well, anyway. Yes?
Well, she needed... earlier this morning I was talking about the Caribbean radio station in Davie.
Yes.
And sometimes when I go home in the afternoon, I'll put it on for a little bit and listen to I don't need my little calypso fix. So this morning when I'm driving in, again, they're selling, gambling candles.
Yeah, well, you take your candle and you anoint it with gambling oil.
Gambling oil, put your lodestone down. But anyway, they sell all this
stuff. Your what stone?
A lodestone.
L-O-D or L-O-A-D?
Well, I don't know if it's L-O-D or L-O-A-D, because I don't know what one is, or L-O-D-E.
All right.
But anyway, they also were selling, and I'm not making this up, harassment powder. Anybody bothering you? Hey, just sprinkle some harassment powder on them.
Clarence Thomas is covered with that stuff.
They had the herbal job bag. Looking for a new job? Having problems at work? Get this herbal job bag.
And I bet they're making a bundle off of this, too. So you got your gambling anointing oil. You got your harassment powder.
Harassment powder. There was another kind of powder that, I didn't catch the name of this. You sprinkle it on the bed, and your lover will never leave.
Is there a phone number to all this?
It's someplace, Oak Brook Shopping Center in Fort Lauderdale.
Really?
Yeah, where they sell all this stuff.
Well, if somebody knows, give us a call. Because remember, we ran into what's-her-name with the Lucky Pussycat powder.
That's right.
But we never could get a hold of her. Because we didn't have any Lucky Pussycat powder, so our luck just ran amok. We have lines open in Broward, 524-WIOD, at date 751-9463. Before we go out to the guys in Hollywood, hello.
Hey, free newspaper belly dancing buttloads.
Well, back at you.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know this morning I was on my way to work, going by the intersection there at University and Pines.
Right.
And my usual newspaper vendor hands me a paper, points over in the direction of your van there, and says that the paper is on you guys, and I just wanted to say thanks.
Well, you're quite welcome. Now, did you catch an eyeful of Nancy?
Well, unfortunately, there was a light pole in the way.
Oh.
She is quite slender.
I caught maybe her left leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I really wasn't able to see much more than that.
You know, sometimes I feel like there's like somebody over me who just kind of orchestrates things so I can't get to them. Mm-hmm. And do you ever go by, say, somebody that you would like to see, and there is a light pole in the way, and they happen to be walking at the exact same speed, so no matter how you go by them, the light pole will always remain in the way until you're just far out of sight. Does that ever happen to you, sir? Does it really?
Yeah.
So I'm not alone.
No, you're not
So
alone.
Nancy did one of those things to you.
All the time.
Okay. Well, in that case, she was really ugly. The paper was a lot better. Thanks for calling.
Okay. Have a
good day. Marvin? Steve?
It's going to take 7 seconds.
Here we go. Nancy? I don't even hear any music this morning.
No. Sounds kind of quiet there.
Maybe they're all under arrest.
Well, that should be about 7 seconds, don't you think?
They were going to talk to us, correct?
They don't sound
near us. Then hold on, and let's go to a mobile. Hello.
Butler.
Back at you.
Suds was looking at the ceiling because he was looking for gun holes up there, actually.
Yeah,
and
plenty of those.
Yeah, and you know, there's...
That's what those are.
Yeah.
I thought it was like noise absorbers.
When you guys aren't there, guess what goes on?
Oh, I don't want to.
But anyhow, Suds, there's a common name for that stuff that you sprinkle in the bed to keep your lover from leaving.
Yeah.
It's called crazy glue. And Rick, you know that
sir.
Pandora's box? Can you imagine what the testosterone concession would be like there? Have a go.
No, I just tried. Okay, we'll see it.
Well, I think they have already made a concession. So
it's very good. 8:43:17. Listen. When I pause like that to figure things out, I'm actually still trying to figure stuff out from Wednesday. It's 8:43 at WIOD.
Just to the right of the Spanish station, and just a little left of normal. 610 WIOD. Now here's Rick and Suds.
8:49, 11 in front of 9 o'clock. Mobile. Hello.
Hey, Rick.
Yes, sir.
Great show, Fred. Oh, sorry. I got the name of that powder you put in bed.
Okay.
It's called John the Conqueror.
Is it really?
Yes, my fiance did this to me about a year ago. We were going out, and every time the marriage thing came up, I kept disappearing.
So, what kind of powder do you use for that?
So I found one day, I was moving some stuff, and I found this, it looked like a pill bottle. It said John the Conqueror root on it. And I go, what's that?
Wait a minute, John the Conqueror root?
It conquers your root.
Oh.
No.
Well,
it's made from the plant called John the Conqueror.
I don't know much about this, but apparently there is this type of shop you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
Because she used to go there with her friends, and it used to marvel me because sometimes, I'd come home, and this is after we had broken up for a time, and there'd be like a red candle or something over the doorframe of my room.
Uh-oh.
Well, apparently it was to get you to get married.
Well?
Yeah.
Well, we got married 4 months ago. I'm not kidding.
Now what color candles do you see burning?
Black.
Yeah, exactly. And the whole bed's on fire.
Yeah.
So did you ask her about this? Had she sprinkled it, or how did she use it?
Well, apparently what you do is that we found it actually a few weeks ago. We were moving some stuff, and I go, what's this? And she goes, I used to put that under your mattress. And I go, great.
Now, where is this woman from?
My wife?
Yeah.
She's from my aunt. She's a lawyer.
She's a lawyer?
She's got more degrees than a thermometer. That's what.
Really?
Yeah. So apparently, there's a lot of this stuff going around because I'm also.
Yeah, but usually it's societies from other lands.
Well, I used to think the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a client of mine, happened to have been Haitian. I'm also an attorney.
Yeah.
And he was in my office one day, hysterical about his wife put a spell on him, and apparently you take some rooster's blood, some powder, a piece of her underwear, and I go, get out of here, that's not true. He goes, look, I show you. And he pulled out this little bag that it was in. I threw him out. But apparently, the more I was surprised too. You figured.
I'm just wondering how this woman with all these degrees of the thermometer fell for, something that's so abstract.
I really don't know. Apparently, you put it on there, you mumble a couple of chants.
Yeah.
And
we ought to do that. We mumble.
Yeah.
We just don't have the power.
We've been chanting for years.
All right. Well, that's great. You don't know where she got it, though.
She told me it was somewhere out in Fort Lauderdale or Davie.
She knows where. You find out from her and call us sometime next week.
Hey, Rick, can you do me one favor?
Yes, sir.
Can I have the phone number of the credit recovery people you used to advertise?
It's Florida Credit Improvement. Let me see if we still have it in the file here. Otherwise, you can call.
My wife needs it. She went broke buying all this stuff. I'm not kidding. She
She needs that lotto candle.
She told me to call you this morning and get that number.
Okay. Well, they have credit powder. It's 1-800-771-1090.
Thank you, sir.
All right, pal. Good luck to you. And call us back with that stuff. 852.
Wow.
Hey, listen, people have been built out of their entire life savings for that.
Well, check it out some morning when you're driving in.
It's on
1170.
1170. What is it, Wave?
Yeah.
Wave?
Yeah, the Caribbean station.
I listen to it, but I can hardly understand them. There was, I listened to him one day, and it was right after some reggae guy had won a Grammy.
Oh, jeez.
And they were just going, talk about powder and candles for it, and they were just going, a Grammy man, they want a Grammy man. They would like break into the songs and just start, he's a Grammy man, he's a Grammy winner man. Just going nuts. Marvin?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, man. That kind of music makes you go nuts.
I wonder, does Nancy know any of that stuff about any powders and candles and stuff?
I'll let you know.
All right.
Man, I'll tell you, Nancy has just week after week just improved with time, like a fine wine. Man, people are pulling over.
Yeah.
There was a crowd here before.
Yeah.
She put on a show just for them.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
We love her.
Belly dancers are coming out, former belly dancers. They're doing their own little belly dancing talk and everything. And
belly talk?
Belly talk.
Can she do?
See them move.
Can she do one of those Whistler deals where you get a giant hat and you pull it down over your stomach and then draw a mouth on your navel?
If we get her drunk enough.
Get a belly dancer drunk. Okay.
So, yeah, we've had a real good turnout this morning. We still have no more papers, but we still have plenty of goodies left over. We'll be out here another 15
I wonder
minutes or so.
Ask her when she gets drunk if she stops weaving. I don't know, just something I was thinking about. Okay, so how many more papers do we have?
That's it. They're gone.
Oh,
They've
they're
been
gone.
for the last half hour now.
All right, but Nancy is well worth driving by.
Oh, yeah. Just
All
so
right.
you know, some of the listeners came by. If you came by here today, I'm at a loss for words. I'm not overreacting or anything. These guys are going nuts.
Good. Well, that's exactly what we want to do. No other radio show in town takes it to the streets just to have a good time.
That's right. Our little traveling belly dance. I think we need to keep her on board. Permanent fixture. Well.
Yeah, okay, Marvin. We're not the guys to talk to about that. You have a good time.
Okay, guys.
And you're going to be out there how long?
Till 9:15. She showed up 15 minutes late. We're going to make her work her 2 hours worth.
Okay. And then are you really going to try and get her drunk?
Of course. Standard.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
Plug the Odyssey Greek restaurant for her again.
Well, before it was Dimitri's.
She's going nuts, man.
Well, what is it, Dimitri's or Odyssey?
Is it? No, it's called the Odyssey Greek Restaurant. Hi, hello, hi. Oh, look, look at the Caucasus are even coming out to see the belly dancers. Wow.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, okay.
Well, they're probably telling you to cover her up, huh?
Odyssey Greek Restaurant.
Wait, who said what to you?
Some lady driving by.
Said?
Dead. No, she's not dead.
No, I said she said.
Oh, she said, no, you guys were out here at 7:15. I don't know, man. This is just disgusting, man.
Yeah.
The Odyssey Restaurant.
Okay.
Dimitri, is he the owner? Okay, he's the owner. That's the deal.
Oh, okay.
And it's on Sunrise Boulevard. She's going to be dancing there with a bunch of other girls on weekends in October.
Is it a Greek place?
It is a Greek place.
And
Greek
they have-
restaurant, right? Yeah.
Because I love Greek food.
Well,
Ask her if she's ever heard of Mazithra cheese.
Mazithra?
Mazithra. I've talked about it for years, Marvin. Come on.
Mazithra. Have you ever heard of Mazithra cheese?
Mazithra.
For some reason, I don't associate belly dancers in Greek restaurants.
A Venezuelan belly dancer at a Greek restaurant.
It's close. Okay. Yeah, we're not going for cultural exactness. Just it's
Hey,
close.
South Florida, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's right. Well, she is a Venezuelan belly dancer, yeah.
Okay, Marvin. Well, good luck, and you tell her thank you once again.
Oh, of course.
All right. Mazithra cheese. We were in Seattle. We fell in love with that. We cannot find it. Of course, I still haven't been by the Damascus.
Yeah, they have it, I guess.
Deli, I guess. It's on Hollywood.
Yeah, it's Hollywood.
I'm going by today.
No, Soico.
I'm going by today, and I'll bring you some. I'm just going to put it in my pants. It's 8:57.3. Well, some kind of magic powder. It's 8:57.3 in front of 9 o'clock right here at WIOD, and I want to tell you about this place that I walked into the other day. Elegant equipment, exercise equipment. You want to pump up, you want to slim down, they've got it all for you. It's called Exercise Experience. It's an absolutely gorgeous store with top-of-the-line gym type of stuff, okay? Not puny things that are, that you're going to get on, you're going to lose interest in, you're going to fall down, you're going to break, and they just won't last under the strain. You'll die far before these even show any wear. No. At Exercise Experience, you can get the kind of stuff that area health clubs have. No more driving to a gym. No more waiting in line, listening to blurry music. No more, it's a lot like blurry. No more sitting in somebody else's cold, sweaty seat. Plus, Exercise Experience has a totally knowledgeable staff that will assist you in selecting the equipment that best suits your lifestyle. If you're looking to pump up or slim down, Exercise Experience can do that all for you. Home gyms, climbers, exercise bikes, free weights, they've got it. And if you come in right now and purchase a LifeStride 5500 treadmill, they'll give you absolutely free a Tenturi 425 high. That's a $450 stair climber, and that will be free with the purchase of one of the best treadmills on the market today, the Lifestyle 5500. And they really are a joy to work out on. Check out the complete line of Life Fitness products this week at Exercise Experience. Miami, Boca Raton, Miami Lakes. It's 448-2200 for Exercise Experience.
Talk Radio 610 WIOD presents Rick and Suds. If you want to talk to these guys, either listen real close for the numbers or call information. Now, here's Rick and Suds on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
The next person you hear is me. Oh. Would you please shut up? Oh. Damn it, it's got to stop. It's party time!
It's Friday. Hoo-ah. And it's spring. Hoo-ah. And that can mean some of everything. Hoo-ah.
Oh, yes, sir. Hey-oh.
I'm so happy.
Well, you never guess what I'm doing this weekend.
I got an idea.
Something I've been looking forward to for a long time. I'm finally taking Grandma out and giving her a change of scenery.
You must be the most wonderful person in the whole wide world.
No, I'm putting her in a home.
What is that, a joke?
No, she's out of here.
Oh, it just makes you sick.
He's an idiot.
It's time to get this party started. And what about me?
It's Friday.
And how are you going to find it in the white pages?
Well, what do you mean?
Those are the white pages.
Yeah.
Well, what I said was we ought to get the yellow pages. And then we could just look under curses and chants and potions and lotions and things. Seriously, if you don't know the name of the place, you'd never find it in the white pages.
Well,
what we thought we would do this hour is because we were talking about John the Conqueror route and all that kind of stuff. See if there's a store around. There is a store that these people advertise on the Wave that sells this kind of stuff. And I thought we would get a Miami and Fort Lauderdale yellow pages. Suds comes back in with the Fort Lauderdale white pages saying, I don't know the name of the place, and starts looking in the beginning of the book. But I'll find it. Yes, you are.
Eventually.
Yeah, I guess eventually.
I thought maybe the mall itself would have a number, like a leasing office or something.
What mall is it?
Oakbrook.
Oakbrook Mall. Okay, is it in there?
No, there's not.
All right. Well, then let's go to Dade on a mobile. Good morning.
Hello?
First-time caller?
First-time caller.
Well, back at you.
Well, buttloads.
Back at you.
Did that.
I got a little insight for you here.
Yes.
I grew up and also
Congratulations.
worked thanks. In Brazil.
Yes.
And I was in the Peace Corps there. So I had a real experience.
Wait. Brazil has a Peace Corps or American Peace Corps?
Well, American Peace Corps, but I'm an American, and I was in the Peace Corps.
Your parents were in the Peace Corps?
Pardon?
Your parents were in the Peace Corps?
No, I was in the Peace Corps.
You can't be in the Peace Corps as a child.
No, I'm an American.
Oh. You grew up in Brazil, then became in the Peace Corps?
Right.
Where'd you go to the Peace Corps?
In Brazil. Okay.
So you came here and went back?
Exactly.
Right? Oh, okay.
All right, so in Rio de Janeiro, and I was stationed in the Amazon.
Yeah,
so
really?
You have a lot of this voodoo there.
Oh,
We talked to a guy one time, and I know it was in the Amazon, but he said he was calling from a phone booth.
Yeah, well, that's a little difficult.
Seriously, he ran some type of a guide service there. He couldn't understand a word we were saying, and I said, "Can you understand the word collect?" And he said, "Thank you very much." And so I put the bill on his tab.
Yeah, he was right on the river.
Seriously, right on the river, and gave Amazon tours. And he said, "I said, how do you call?" And he says, "Public phone booth."
I might know that guy.
Okay. Anyway,
in Rio de Janeiro, where you have some very, very sophisticated men and women, one of the jet-set places on the planet, everyone believes in macumba, which is the, I guess, form of voodoo there.
Right.
And it is, it's a neo-pagan Catholic religion where these are relatives, they're family cults, and they practice more than not, they just practice a good religion. And on New Year's Eve, they have the festival of Imajah, who is the sea goddess, where all of these cults come out of the mountains and have their ceremony right on the beach, which consists of all these candles, and they go into trance dances to foretell the future of their clan.
Okay.
Now, in Rio as well, as I was growing up there, you would see all of these, on every street corner, you would see all of these candles, and people either putting white voodoo or black voodoo, putting spells on people.
Yeah.
And I was very curious about it, and whenever I went very close, I would always just be grabbed away and say, don't touch anything. I mean, everybody really believes in it, no matter how sophisticated they are.
Well,
so it's powerful there.
Well, it's interesting because, first of all, to use the words of Clinton, you think it's a bunch of hooey. But these people, I mean, if it is, if it doesn't work, then why would they keep doing it time after time after time?
Oh, but this is something that is embedded in the society.
Yeah, but still, even though it's embedded, I mean, they have you ever seen any reaction, any instances of it working?
Absolutely, because it's so powerful. It's that mind over matter thing. You can put, just like this guy that talked about having the bag of rooster blood. I mean, that goes on in Haiti. It comes from the African religion and the slaves, the Santeria in the Cuban culture.
They actually do make zombies, too, some places.
Oh, yeah, well, they also shrink heads.
We can attest to that.
They shrink heads, and I've seen
we hire them. Yeah. So, did you have to work in the midst of all of this?
I did, and I'll tell you, there were times in the Amazon where I was very deep into it 20 years ago, where you would hear the voodoo cults off in the jungle and the chants, and you didn't want to be anywhere around, or you were going to be part of it.
Wow.
So
what was some of the strange things you saw? I mean, besides hearing the chants and seeing, some of the utensils they used.
Well, some of the things were just the
Did you ever know anybody who's, like, for instance, had a spell put on them and weird things happened to them?
Well, not like that. It's more than I mean, this is real common. This is something that happens all the time.
So whatever
putting
happens,
a voodoo spell on someone, and they're believing it.
Oh! Whoa! It happened! Ah! Now, that was bizarre.
Man, oh, man.
Must have had some of that anti-cell phone powder.
I went to one of those places once, and guess who was working the counter? You guessed it, man. Screaming Jay Hawkins. I couldn't believe it.
Let's go to Miami on a cell phone. Hello.
Yeah, hey, Rick.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
We can.
Listen, in all fairness,
Barely now.
I lived in Brazil for 9 years myself.
Yeah.
I'm American. And in all fairness to the Brazilians, what this guy's saying about that they're very sophisticated. Well, that's true, but it's not everybody that believes in voodoo. It's usually the poorer people that practice the voodoo with the candle rituals. And I've been hiking through the forest, like off a road when you take a break on a trip or whatever, and see inside the forest on a little trail all the makings for a child's birthday party with that and the candles.
Wait. We lost you. With what? Makings for a child's birthday party with what?
Makings for a child's birthday party with all the places set on the ground with the tablecloth and candies and the candles burning. And probably somebody lost their child. So every year they give a little birthday party. But this is the poor people that do this in general. It's not the jet set Rio de Janeiro cariocas, as they're called. But I just wanted to say that in all fairness, this guy makes it sound like Brazil's, the voodoo Amazon jungle, and it's not. It's, Sao Paulo, Brazil's the third largest city in the world.
Well, yeah, but not in the Amazon.
No, in the Amazon, I agree, but he was talking about Rio de Janeiro. Now, and New Year's Eve, like you said, everybody dresses in white and goes down to the beach, and you throw flowers into the water. And but that's, as far as I was concerned, the people I hung out with, it was more of a reason to have a party on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Not that everybody believes in it, but it's a custom.
Hey, listen, you get yourself a zombie, you got a party going.
Yeah, that's right. Well, there's a lot of partying down there, but in all fairness,
a bucket of those things. Yeah.
But I, not everybody believes in it, but it does exist. But it's, it's an ancient tradition, and it's usually with the poor people. That
what attracted my attention was, did you hear that guy? His wife is an attorney, and she's sprinkling John the Conqueror root on the bed so he won't leave, and he'll marry her, and he does.
No, I didn't hear about
that. That's this is born and raised Miami attorney.
Well, he must be from the Amazon.
Yeah, that's it. All right, thanks a lot. Attorneys from the Amazon.
Boy, it sounds like a movie, doesn't it?
That would make a great movie. Woo! 9:16, 16 after 9 o'clock. It's WIOD.
Hi, this is Phil Henry. Tomorrow on the Phil Henry Show between 2 and 6, we'll be on the road. We're going to the Everglades to look for alligator
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Oh, we're not. No, that's right. Tomorrow we're going to be visiting a justice of the peace, and we'll be getting there.
No, not
I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to Cuba tomorrow, and I'm going to find...
wrong.
Well, I don't know. All right, so am I on the air tomorrow? No? Okay. 2 to 6, Phil Henry Show, WIOD. I think that's right.
610 WIOD. We never stop the music. Of course, we never started either. Now, Rick and Suds.
9:20, 20 after 9 o'clock. So I went and got a couple of phone books. We have a Miami phone book, Yellow Pages, and Fort Lauderdale Yellow Pages. And I've looked under voodoo, nothing.
No.
I've looked under potions.
Nothing?
Nothing. At least in the Fort Lauderdale phone book.
Well,
I haven't got to potions yet. What's that come after P?
P?
Yeah.
What? What's the
question? What's P come after in the alphabet? And I'll find potions here for you.
What do you mean what's come after? You mean like the letter?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that what did you think? Like the liquid?
Well,
It comes after great laughter, excitement, sometimes sorrow, or a massive head-on accident. What do you mean? What do I mean? What's P come after? I'm being facetious while I cover myself as I look up potions.
I see.
Okay.
Try candles maybe too.
Have you noticed, by the way, the new Miami phone book? Remember see this, the old one?
Mm-hmm.
Little says potato to printers up here, small letters.
Yeah.
Now look.
I can't see.
Oh, you must
it's upside down, very far away.
You must have had your eyes plucked out.
Mm-hmm.
Look, big heading here, photographers.
Look at that.
It's like
nice?
a huge thing. I didn't even think this was like the real phone book, the real Yellow Pages.
Melissa just called.
Yeah.
She said those stores are called Botanicals. Botanicas.
Oh, really? Well, then I have to get rid of my L through Z. Excuse me just a second, and I'll pick up an A through K.
Oh, you have Fort Lauderdale there?
I have Fort Lauderdale. Okay. I have 93 Fort Lauderdale.
That's the one, man. It sounds like this place has everything.
Really?
Oh, jeez.
Okay, let me look in here under Botanicals. Just a second. Let's go to Oakland.
Never heard of that.
Oakland Park. Hello.
Hello. Oakland Park.
Oakland Park's been hanging on forever, and Fred put by the side of it got a hangover.
Oh.
Oakland Park. Hello. I hear something.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Well, there you are.
Certainly
Okay.
were. Did you just jiggle your phone?
Well, of course I did.
Oh, okay. Well, now we can hear you. So let's start over. Oakland Park.
Hey, Buttload.
Hey, back at you.
New Age Bookstore on North Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale.
No, this isn't.
I'm
this
telling
is
you
New
right
Age
now.
stuff.
You call them up, they're going to give you everything you
Someone
want.
else just called and said that, too.
All right, we'll check it out.
See, I'm telling you guys, I'm giving you the straight scoop here.
We believe you, pal. We're not messing with anybody who's got a hangover. We buy it, okay?
But these were real Caribbean people talking about this stuff, and we want to, we want to get down there.
You need to get the real stuff.
Yeah.
Botanica.
This New Age stuff, and it all comes out of San Diego.
I'm looking for it.
No, it doesn't. It comes out.
Some of it.
Why don't you? Hey, with that $100 million, where's that coming from anyway? And why is it going to Haiti? Why isn't it coming back to us?
What are you talking about?
You guys don't listen to your news broadcast, do you?
No.
Oh yeah, Mr. Clinton is giving $100 million to Haiti.
Yeah.
Oh, is he giving it to the to their military?
Yeah, he's giving it to Cedars personally so he can build a mansion on the hill.
Did you hear last night the soldier taking a shot at the chief of the services?
No, I didn't
saying
hear
I don't know
anything
why he's giving them $100 million when we've asked for a 2.5% pay raise and he won't give it to us.
Exactly.
The commander-in-chief, he was insulting the commander-in-chief publicly on the air.
Somebody's got to insult somebody down there. I mean,
that's right.
They're assaulting one another, you know.
Well, let's
They're
hope they
insulting me.
use that to build hotels and discos, all right?
Yeah.
It's gotta be. Well, what else can they be building down there? Baseballs, more baseballs. That's what Haiti used to make, you know.
Oh, they were the world
Haitian
supplier of baseballs, yeah.
That's right.
Well, see, under Botanica, all I have is botanical gardens.
Well, did you call them over there, Fred?
Get those
Yeah, Fred's gonna call
New
you.
Age.
Line's
man.
been going
All
nuts
right.
with people with suggestions.
Yeah, well, just call over there and ask them about that place.
Yeah.
So listen,
And we'll-
Rick,
Yes, sir.
I got a question for you
Okay.
now. Now, what's it all about up there in Jupiter? Right, that's where you live now.
Yes.
My parents live up in Stewart.
Yeah.
You must have a problem with those sleeping behind the wheel drivers up there.
Oh, no, I just joined them.
Well, okay, I just wanted to double check on that. That's all I need.
And why do you have a hangover? I mean, that's a dumb question, but what were you celebrating on a Thursday? Or were you just getting ready for Friday?
Well, yeah, I was with some friends over. We were at on Las Olas Boulevard.
Yeah.
Virtually.
I haven't been down there in some time. They got a new Mark's Place restaurant open there.
They got a what?
Mark's. Have you ever been to
I
Mark's?
have a Botanica number if you want it.
You have a Botanica number? Okay.
No, I've walked by Mark's and.
I'm telling you, man, if you got a pocket full of money and you like good food, there's no better place to spend it.
Well, I can think of a few better, I think.
Well, yeah, I've got couture.
Yeah, it's busier than heck, and I understand that it's like a week waiting list. You know?
So, what, for Mark's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
So
get
you like to
into it,
get
it's a
drunk and
week.
go down and take that horse carriage? I like to drive.
No, I've never been excited about that.
Yeah.
If
Well,
I was
what
gonna
did you do?
That, I was going to do it up in St. Augustine a couple of weeks ago.
Well, what did you do on Las Olas besides fall down?
I listened to some jazz.
At O'Hara's?
O'Hara's.
Yeah, that's the place.
It is the place.
Yeah.
And so Juanita Dixon was singing her heart out. And,
I've been
the best
down there.
that I
That's
can remember.
That's they put me on their mailing list. That's a neat place.
It is a great little place.
All right. Well, the weekend is here, pal. Pace yourself.
Well, listen, I got to get up and try to make some money now.
Okay.
I got to collect it. You know, I'm in the building business.
Oh, well, hey, listen, a hangover then, Ed. You're right in the mood.
Well, yeah, it gets me pissed off.
Exactly. I'm not messing around.
Oh, you wanted that bathroom? Okay, great. I want my money. Oh, you don't want it? Okay, great. Mm.
Oh, and that was the sound of a power tool.
Well, it's the best I can do right now.
Yeah, I would imagine. A real quiet power tool. All right, pal.
Because
Good luck.
If I do it any louder, my
Right. Good luck. Say goodbye. Have a great weekend.
Hey, Suds.
Yeah.
Billabong.
Tonight.
What time?
I'll be there probably after 9.
Well, actually, no. That's too
He means
far away.
a.m.
What? What about Old Florida?
Probably not this week.
Oh, dag nabbit! I'm only about 5 blocks from that place.
Is that right? Have I
can
met you
crawl
there? Have I seen you there?
I have seen you, but I've never made a scene.
Oh.
Why not?
Next time, come on over and introduce yourself, and I'll pretend I'm somebody else.
Anybody who's ever been, you can watch that, man. People gather around just to watch him eat for hours. I'm not kidding.
Well, yeah, I saw all those oyster shells flying everywhere. You know?
Exactly. All right, we'll see you later.
Thanks, man.
It's 9:27. Let's see. Let's go to, now we have Coach Erickson coming up here, so we won't be seeing you for a couple of hours. So let's go to...
What is it?
Well, it's a choice between Evan's mom or a break. You know, I don't know, a couple of commercials that really sound good right about now. It's 9:27 at WIOD. I want to tell you about Standard Brands. Their Rent a Nerd program. You know, all this is not only a good feature, but a way to tell you that they really care, that they want your business. First of all, they'll be competitive with any price on any appliance, anything they sell with anybody else. That's a fact. Second of all, they'll make sure you get it the same day. They'll deliver it. And third of all, they'll set you up with a guy at no extra charge who comes out, he'll make an appointment and hook stuff up and make sure that you know everything that goes on with your new purchase. And that's what it's all about. We've talked before, you know, these things cost hundreds, sometimes even thousands of dollars. And you don't want to buy it on a Saturday or a Sunday, they do Ron, and have to wait till next Thursday to get it, or a week from Thursday. You want it that day. And that's exactly what they specialize in. Then, once it's in there and set up, they have the guy call you and come out and make sure that you know and walk you through it. Make sure you know all the options that are available to you. That's the type of service that Standard Brands give you. And you're not going to get that with one of those other big chains. So great prices on Mitsubishi products is what they're passing along this week. And Standard Brands wants you to know they'll take care of everything from start to finish. They're located in Davie, Pompano, Coral Springs. Their new Fort Lauderdale location, 3520 North Federal Highway. Standard Brands, where the sale's not done till you turn it on, and they'll do that for you too.
No rap, no hard rock, no wimpy elevator music. Because we got better things to do than play the same old songs over and over. 610 WIOD. Now, here's Rick and Suds.
It's 9:42, 18 in front of 10 o'clock. All the energy in the world we have because, hey, it's Friday. And all the phone lines in the world we have because, hey, it was Coach Erickson. So 524 WIOD.
Woof, woof, woof. Here come the dogs.
Woof, woof, woof. Is that who we're playing this week?
Yes.
Oh, really? Well, see, I always kind of have to go the other way on that one.
Well,
because we were up there for so long. We like those dogs.
I don't know.
524 WIOD in Broward, 751 WIOD in Dade, Starline. I mean all of them, okay? This is your last chance. Get in the remaining things, whatever you want to do. Starline is Star IOD for Bell South and Pound IOD.
That should do it.
Bless you. Clean out your ducks? Man. Pound IOD for Cell 1. And I understand, you know, never to be upstaged by Coach Erickson.
Yes.
Oh,
hey, Coach.
Don.
It's Coach Shula.
Well, good morning.
How are you, Coach?
Oh, I'm having a fine day.
Yeah, well, good. Let's see if we make it better than the last couple of weeks. How's that?
Fine.
All right.
Well, we're preparing to have a fine game on Sunday.
Right. Going up to Minnesota, huh?
Oh, is that where we're going to go?
Yeah, well, that's what I heard.
Well, it's
now, do you really have to play that Green Bay game over because the field was too short?
Well, I believe so. I've spoken over with my assistant coaches.
Yeah.
And we feel that we should also have a conversation with Keith Byers and Durwood Kirby and Bernie Parmalee.
Durwood Kirby?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Durwood Kirby?
Yeah, Durwood Kirby, yeah.
George Kirby.
By the way, I read a quote. Read a quote from Brian Cox. Thinks that all quarterbacks are sissies and ought to be playing in pink tights.
Well, he's right. And as a matter of fact, he's right over here. I'm in the training center. As a matter of fact, and,
Well, the Coach Shula ain't that great. Don't be going to Brian, okay?
Well, we had a little problem with Brian.
Oh, okay.
You see, I insist that the players have this fine, large breakfast with lots of link sausages. And, well, it doesn't always work out when they're pressing weights.
Oh, really?
Like over here.
I can only imagine.
Let me walk over here. And,
good morning, Brian.
Hey, Coach. Well, you see, we have a little problem there with the big breakfast. They can't hold it too long.
Yeah, well, you know, you always know when they're working out.
But it's a fine workout. And we're going to have a fine game.
Yeah, well, good, Coach. And you feel?
I feel fine.
All right, okay. All right, well, thanks for taking time out, you know, just not to hate us for a little while and giving us a call.
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Don Shula hates our guts because we try to have some fun. Yeah. He won't come on our show no more. He says his interview days are done. If a sense of humor is in the yellow pages, Don Shula had better go get himself one. All right.
And you're not sleeping? No. It's 9:45 at WIOD. Through a straw?
Yeah.
We were talking about decongestants. Because I don't have any. Yeah, exactly. I don't. By the way, your face is sagging. Let's go to Miami. Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, guys.
Hey, guy.
Let me pick up the phone.
Yes, please.
Hi.
Hi.
Well,
What were you doing?
know,
Where'd you go?
Well, I
You
was
just, man, it's like you just
exercising on the
dialed
floor.
and then ran away.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Okay, listen.
Yes.
2 weeks ago I called you. You threw down a challenge.
Yeah.
And I accepted your offer.
What was it?
And then you never responded.
Well, what was the deal?
The lady called up from Hialeah that was having the chickens and stuff.
Yes.
You know, somebody, and that day,
Yeah.
I went outside. Well, I sat down to work at my desk.
I
worked
got
at
your
home.
check.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And I used it to go out and buy a bunch of chickens.
Well, good. You'll be a big hit in your
Yes,
neighborhood.
exactly.
Well,
I think we have her name. I think we forwarded that along to her. It was a money order, wasn't it?
I sent in an anonymous money order, yeah.
Right.
Well, I talked to Marvin. He said that no, that it's just sitting there and that they
okay.
didn't. You guys didn't know how to contact the lady.
Well, I put it in charge of him, and I thought that he was going to do that. So if it's sitting there, then it's sitting there. But it won't be for long if it's a $20 money order.
You know what?
We won't cash it, pal.
Well,
Till
I
Thursday.
wanted that lady to get it.
We'll
get a
make
nice
sure she
prize
gets
or
it.
something.
We'll make sure she gets it.
Cool.
All right?
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you. Have a good weekend. Lines open in Dade, 751 WIOD, Broward, 524-9463. Let's try Miami. Hello.
Hey, Rick.
Yes, sir.
Is it true you're considering having your brain merge with Howard Stern's penis?
Yeah. Let's go to Miami on a cell line. Hello.
Hey, Rick.
Hello, sir.
Hey, there's a one of them bookstores with they got all the dust and potions and candles down in the Grove.
Yeah.
At least there used to be.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Well, do you know the name of the store?
I don't remember. It was
I'll track this place down for Monday.
We've got the name of the store. I think we have a couple of minutes. We'll give them a call. Yeah, I don't.
You have the name of that one?
It doesn't have a real voodoo flavor to it. It's called Nick's Botanicals.
Oh, no.
That's not it?
No.
I don't. That's
Where
not
is
the
it?
one in the Grove.
I've got the number. We'll call. No, it's in Broward. That's not the one in the Grove, no.
No. It's right across from the Cocoa Walk, kind of, down one of the, not the main drag that goes towards the Playhouse, but the one kind of diagonal from that one.
All right.
Around
Well,
the
we'll
corner.
see what we can do.
Hey, Rick.
Yes, sir.
Before you hang up, did I hear you say you were going to root for Cleveland?
No.
Oh, wrong dogs, sir.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. No, these are DAWGS. Okay?
All right.
All right. Let's see. How can we do this?
Is that what they call them?
The dogs? The Huskies, yeah. The dogs. The dogs. Let me see. This is Nick's Botanicals, Nick's Voodoo Powders. I don't know. Oh, that was nice.
Hey, nice.
Wow. The only now you just have to dial the area code and you get the number. How many area codes in Los Angeles?
8. Well, there will be this time next year. 8 area codes in Los Angeles.
Why on a 252 number, Fred? Did you check this out?
Must be some voodoo stuff.
Let's try a Dade number, see if it goes.
Dialing powder. That's what we need.
All right. Yeah, we want to talk to Nick. We want some voodoo powder.
Herbal job bags.
Suds is listening this morning where you can have Hello, we're looking for Nick. Is this Nick's Botanicals?
Huh?
Pardon me? Oh, it is. We're on the air here at WIOD, and so are you. How are you?
Okay.
Okay, there. I can understand you just a little bit better now. Now, what's it called? Nick's? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? You have
Hello?
music playing in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's the name of this place now?
Botanica Nicolas.
Oh, Botanica Nicolas. Okay, see, that sounds a little bit better than Nick's Botanicals.
The Americanized version.
Okay. Now, do you sell powders and potions and things?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you know about this, what was it called, John the Conqueror powder?
I don't know about that. They had harassment powder.
Yeah.
Lottery candles.
Do you have different powders for different things?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Like this John the Conqueror root. Have you ever heard of that?
Yes, sir.
And what
We
is
got
that?
them.
Pardon me?
We got them.
You got it. What does it do?
Well, that is for good luck and things like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and things like that. Okay, well, there's supposed to be some stuff that you can sprinkle around and get a guy to marry you.
I don't know about that, but if you do it with faith, even a glass of water would do it for you.
No, we had a guy call this morning and said his girlfriend burned a red candle over the top of the door, and 4 months later he married her.
Yeah, but you just said a glass of water would do it for you.
Yeah, if you got faith on it.
So you're saying that? So you're saying your stuff really doesn't work? You can just take a glass of water instead?
Well, everything works.
Yeah.
Even a glass of water would do it for you if you do it with faith.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why are you on the outs with Nicholas?
Excuse me?
Is Nicholas your boss?
My boss is Elba.
Elba.
Oh, here we go. Now, is Elba all of our bosses?
Excuse me?
Who's Elba?
She is not in.
Oh.
I thought there was a place in Fort Lauderdale on the beach.
I wonder if you ever chant like Elba and you get, hey, she's not in.
I haven't heard you clearly. Let me put the prayers down so I can hear you clearly.
Okay, you do what now?
I put the prayers down so I can hear you clearly.
You put the prayers down so you can hear me clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Does that take away some of the dialect?
No, sir.
Do you have herbal job bags?
A what?
She doesn't know
this
anything.
is the place,
Okay,
man.
you
This
tell
is the
you tell us what you got. We need some luck. We need one of like those Inquirer
We got
blue dots. You got any of those?
We got oils. We got perfume, cologne,
Yeah.
Perfume, cologne,
baths,
got any
powders,
Jade East,
herbs.
herb. You have herbs?
Yes.
Okay, what kind of herbs? What's your lucky herb? Hello?
Hello.
What's a lucky herb? Which one would that be? Like chives?
That'd be good.
Basil? I love basil. You ever had basil and chives on tomato and avocado?
All right, lucky all day after
Yeah. Man. Well, you see, we're not really finding out too much stuff here. We want to know what's for good luck. What kind of herb? Hello?
Hi.
Oh, are you trancing?
Well,
do you know Mike Ranieri?
Patchouli for love and good luck.
Oh, okay. Did you just say so long and good luck?
Love and good luck.
Yeah.
Patchouli.
Patchouli.
Oh, patchouli, yeah.
Patchouli root.
Excuse me.
Wow, see that? You just said the word.
Yeah, you got anything to get rid of a cough?
And you hacked up part of your heart.
Well,
snorted.
And I snorted. I just snorted it back in. That was good. Hello?
Hello.
Okay. So patchouli, huh?
Yes.
Now, do you drink it or smoke it?
No, you put it in incense. You burn it.
Okay, and then you have luck.
Yes.
Okay.
And we got High on the Concord, spray, and cologne.
Yeah.
That is good.
You have John the Conqueror cologne?
Yes.
Boy, new spray,
Who
too.
is this John the Conqueror guy?
Well, I believe he's some
Dead.
guy that is very good and get a lot of money and good luck.
Yeah. Okay, John the Conqueror. All right. Well, as you said, good luck and so long.
Give our best to Alba.
Yeah, and say hi to Nicolas.
Okay.
Thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Wow. That was a good time killer. 9:54, 6 in front of 10 o'clock at WIOD.
610 WIOD. We're not Miami's #1 station, but hey, we can't speak Spanish. Now, Rick and Suds.
What she's trying to say is, we're going skiing. Listen.
She said duty.
100 times. Here it comes now. Okay, yeah. Anyway, there you
Pearl
go.
on top.
So the deal is, we're going skiing. We're going March 4th through the 11th. This is going to be the all-time ski trip of all time. We're going to Aspen, Colorado. We're going to March, yes.
What year is this going to be?
This coming year. Can you believe we actually planned something this far in advance? That's because they don't know about it. We're going March 4th. I just make all this stuff up. We're going March 4th through 11th. We're going to Snowmass, which is the best skiing mountain in the world, and we're going to Aspen, which is one of the neatest places in the world. And we've got everything from moderate accommodations all the way up to, geez, can I hang around with you forever? 484-7800 is the number to call. Call them right now. Operators are standing by. 484-7500, or excuse me, 484-7800. And that is Peter Glenn, CBC Travel. And once again, spring skiing at its best. Nobody's going to freeze this year. We're going to have an absolutely great time. And get your reservations in because they said a lot of people have been calling. 484-7800. They're ready for your calls right now, so give it a shot. Other than that, wow, the weekend is here. The
sure is.
Dolphins are playing
Minnesota in Minnesota.
At 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoon.
Huskies in town to play the Hurricanes.
And let's see, what else is going on? Oh, and more Brazilian motorcycle racing.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I love that stuff. So, Neil's up next. Phil this afternoon at 2. Have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy the music. Adios.
We're a ghost.